Okay, Natalie, yeah, let's do the Hello Kitty first.
Okay, yeah, that one's the easiest, I think. And let's see. I'll let you know which fillings are which. So this one is the snickerdoodle, kind of like light brown. And this one is the peppermint mocha. I think this one is my absolute favorite, especially for the holidays. And then this red one, of course, is red velvet. So for the Hello Kitty, let's start with the red velvet.
Red velvet.
Take your scissors. And if you've done this event before, you probably know already. Just cut it about right here.
Which Hello Kitty is she doing?
And then take your Hello Kitty shell here. I like to get the bottom. And then hold your shell like this. And pipe it in a swirl.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's easy.
And then
mine's in already.
take your top shell
Mine's in already.
and close it gently. And you're done with that. And keep going for the next one. I'll keep doing it so you can see.
Everyone's so hard at work. I love it.
I like to go like a little bit above so you get a decent amount.
Oh my god, this is hard.
Or it's kind of hard to maneuver around this tripod. You see me?
Yeah, sáng nè.
No, không có sáng như tại vì nó ấy.
You might have leftover, and some people last time just squirted it in their mouth. Or you can save it and put it in your coffee or put it on top of some regular cookies. Up to you.
Wow, beautiful.
Okay, do you want me to make all Hello Kitty?
Pretty easy, right?
Okay, let me. Nè, con quay lại, con quay cho
And
chị luôn.
then we can move on to the Baymax if you're ready.
Wait.
Chị làm cái Hello Kitty.
Okay, yeah.
Ok. Trong khi con ấy thì chị làm này.
Do the same thing and cut about this much just to create an opening.
Cái này nó hơi cắt.
And take the bottom shell
Kiểu làm từ chính giữa ra ngoài á gì không?
and pipe it in a swirl.
More sis, that's what.
Sometimes I like to put a lot of filling because that's my favorite part.
That is a lot already.
Okay.
And just a little side note, since the weather is a little cold, the macarons might be a little crunchy
Beautiful.
before you put it in the fridge.
Yeah, there's
So
more.
I would recommend that you let the macarons sit for a bit so the filling soaks into the shell so it gets a little softer.
Con là có chiếu mặt chị hả?
I did.
Do you have a? I'm curious,
I have a
Natalie. Like,
picture.
do you have a most popular holiday order?
Like the character?
Yeah, or characters, or any kind of holiday order that you've had.
I did one for Netflix, the one on my screen, and it was how many? I think it was 25 dozen of these characters.
Oh, nice.
Like the Santa bellies or the Christmas wreaths and the reindeers.
Awesome. So Nina Z is wondering which filling is the Baymax one?
I'm using Snickerdoodle here.
Awesome. And then since we're at it, Ricky had a question. They ask, do you have any recommendations for which Wilton tip to use for macarons?
I like to use the number 12 tip because it's about a decent opening size. I think it's like that.
Okay.
And it doesn't take too long to pipe the filling and the macaron batter.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. But for little designs, then I have to use a small tip.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
While everyone is hard at work decorating, I also want to take a moment to call out the giveaway that we'll be doing. And so just FYI, we'll be announcing what the social media giveaway is at the end of, closer to the end of the event. So stay tuned for that. Danielle B is wondering, what's your go-to buttercream recipe for macarons?
Wow.
My go-to buttercream recipe is actually in my book, and I use it all the time. I usually make a huge batch of it. Let's see, where is it? I use butter, almond milk, powdered sugar, and vanilla. That's it. You just make sure you whip it a lot.
What's the head?
So it gets kind of like whipped cream.
Okay.
Good.
I absolutely love that you are like
That's
one
yours.
of the few people who can actually refer to an official book that you've published.
Yeah.
So
Did she
cool.
make the
Here's
rest?
the recipe. If you see it in the
Yeah.
Everyone, check out the book on Amazon.
perfect Christmas gift. Okay, for the last one, the corgis. This one is peppermint mocha, my favorite.
Which one's peppermint
Mocha,
mocha?
mocha.
This one?
And you just do the same thing.
Okay,
I
okay.
love all of these holiday flavors we did for this event.
Me too. Gets you in the spirit,
Want to make
right?
more?
Yeah.
Mel, Jay, and I just wanted to shout out. She says your buttercreams are so yummy. They're not too sweet.
Okay, so
Oh, thank you. That's why I decided to make macarons, actually.
nhỏ thôi, tại cái
So I
này
tried some from some bakeries and I was like, oh, this doesn't taste like
You just make
anything,
it slower.
or it's way too
You
sweet.
know, wait.
I feel like that's a big thing. Like a lot of places make things too sweet.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, especially those American bakeries. So I like to make it more like whipped cream.
Sarah A is asking, what kind of almond flour do you use? Do you sift it when making macarons?
Yes, I always sift it, and I use the Blue Diamond brand. It's the most fine.
Good tip.
Yeah.
Barry N is says
Okay,
my
good.
chocolate is running Hershey syrup like.
Beautiful.
Why?
Oh, really?
Okay. Here,
Did you have it in a warm place?
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, that might be why. Barry.
Said to leave it out. I just read the directions. It said to take it out this morning. But it's like I'm trying. I don't know why my video is all weird right now. No, wait.
Yeah, this is yours.
I want you to see it. What can you see?
Okay.
We can't. We've spotlighted
Oh, okay.
Natalie's screen, but I feel like Natalie, like if she kind of like massages
Yeah.
it, will that help?
Yeah, you can massage it. Usually it's because I have I have coffee in it, instant coffee, as well as cocoa powder and mint extract. So there's a bit of liquid. So if you massage it, it might come together.
What
And
is
then
it called?
just put it on the side to test it out.
Corgi là con chó á.
Danielle is wondering, do you have affiliate links for Amazon for if some of us want to purchase the ingredients you use?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, perfect.
You put it in the microwave.
Cái mô á.
Oh.
Thấy không? Của người ta thường
We
hai
took it
cái
out
tròn
15
hết.
minutes ago, 5 seconds in the microwave, and then massage another 5 seconds in the microwave. Okay, if that worked for you, Mimi, I think that's great.
I never tried that.
Natalie, if you want to send me your affiliate links, I can totally link to that in the thank you email that goes out post-event.
Okay, yeah, I will.
Okay, awesome.
I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure. So, Danielle, and just look out for that email post-event from eastbay@yelp.com.
Okay, is anyone ready for decorating now?
I'm going to go to gallery view and see what everyone's looking like. Danielle says, we're seeing thumbs up. I think, especially if people attended the September event, I think you all have gone very speedy.
I think they're pro now.
Awesome. Okay, I think we're ready for the decorating part, the most exciting part, where people can get creative.
Yay, decoration.
I'll try to do this around this tripod. All right. So first we can start with this Hello Kitty with a headband. You don't have to do the exact design I do. You can feel free to get creative with it. I actually like it better when you do that because I'm like, whoa, I never would have thought of that. So I'm just going to show you what I do. So take out your marker, your food coloring marker.
Yes. Okay, just here.
And then I see some people have trouble with the eyes sometimes. But I like to do a elongated circle in the middle. kind of hard to describe these things sometimes. And then another eye on the other side and color it in. And then on each side, put 3 whiskers. And then to do the nose, take out your yellow icing. I already cut this, but make sure you cut a really small amount because the smaller the hole of the bag, the easier you can control it. So take your yellow icing, and then in the center, about right here, just pipe a little circle for the nose. And if you have that icing that kind of separated, make sure you massage it first before you pipe it, and then test it out on the side. Okay, and then now you have the Hello Kitty face. And if you want to do the headband, you can use the green icing, cut the tip off, I already did. And then draw a little headband. I usually like to go from here and then pipe it and don't put it on the macaron, just kind of draw it in a straight line. And then you need to let that dry, because if you don't let it dry, it's going to sink into the headband, and then it's not going to have the 3D effect. In the meantime, we can go to the Hello Kitty with the scarf if you have that. Everyone has different ones because it was hard to make like an exact number of every single design. Sorry about that. But you can just put your own creative spin on it. So, draw the eyes. And then the whiskers. And some may be a little bigger than others. Sometimes it's hard to get them exactly the same size. Even though I've been doing it for so long, I'm still human, And then draw a little nose, I see. And for the scarf, you can have a few options here. You can do lines. Sorry, my hand's in the way. You can do lines, like stripes.
Cắt lớn quá.
Cái gì?
Sorry, it's going to be a little
Cái gì là lớn hả?
blocked by my hand because I can't see. And you can also take the sprinkles that I provided you in your bag. You could sprinkle it on top so it has a little decor for the holidays.
Cool.
I love that we added that onto this event, the sprinkles.
I know, isn't it so festive?
I also want to say one of the favorite things I loved about the last event we did is that so many people kind of went off and did their own thing creatively with the macarons. And so everyone just note that and Natalie is teaching us all these great tips, but if you want to put your own spin on the macarons, feel free to do so.
Okay, now the bow and the headband should be dry, so you can take the red, cut out a small tip as usual, maybe a little bit bigger if you want. You can always cut it bigger later. And then for the bow, first draw a circle for the middle of the bow. Let that dry for a few seconds. And then type a little bow. Like that. So it's kind of 3D.
So cute.
Then you could do the same thing for this one if you want.
Is it, Natalie, is it possible to angle it like a bit up so that we can see how you're putting it onto Hello Kitty?
Oh, okay. I'll try. like this.
I think that might be better, just so your hand's not blocking where the ice is coming out.
Yeah, I'm just not used to doing that with my decoration. Sorry, I have to adjust.
Good.
And then I'm doing a little green and red bow. How that goes. Tested.
It looks great.
I like plaid. And then for the Santa hat one, this one I put a little collar on. I just decided to do random designs. So, just draw the eyes and the whiskers. And this pen has another side where it's a little fatter too, if you want to try that. Then it's the yellow. And then take your white icing for the little poof at the bottom, like a Santa hat. I'm gonna have to block with my hand. Just kind of dab, 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 dab. And then for the little pom-pom on top. And that's it.
Amazing.
Pretty simple, right?
I can't wait to see the corgis eventually come to life because they look so funny without any of the detail.
Yeah, it's sometimes weird when I'm typing like Pikachu and I have to do several layers and then their eyes are just creepy at first. Oops,
By the way, Natalie, I didn't want to miss Appy F's question. She asked, do any of them contain any citrus? I think that's your recipes for those with allergies.
No, there's no citrus in there.
Got it. Marcy is wondering, can you show the bow again after you're done this one?
Okay.
For Christmas?
I'll do a bow on this one
Okay.
as well as a Santa hat. Okay, so for the bow, do a circle. And then you gotta let that dry for a bit. So that way it can have a little bit of time to make a 3D effect. Not too long though. And then on the sides, just do kind of a triangle circle. Not sure how to describe that. And that's it.
Nice. It's easy and it's fun.
Can't wait to see you guys.
No, everyone's so hard at work.
Cái bầu tưởng dễ, té ra nó cũng khó.
Okay, I wonder, how's everyone doing on their Hello Kitties? Should we move on to the next character? I'm seeing thumbs up. Thank you, Teresa. Sistine. Jamie says no. Does anyone want to see anything again? This is your time if you want to see anything again on the Hello Kitty character. Christy, I like your dog. I just noticed we have a dog at this holiday event. Very cute. Okay, I think, Natalie, let's move on to the next character, and we can always go back and do anything again if we need a repeat.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Face is really easy. So for Baymax, take out your pen again. literally just 3 lines or 3 things. So 1 circle here. It looks kind of creepy at first, though. 1 circle here. I think I left my pen open too long.
I know.
But there's another side. Another side. And I also have a bunch of pens here, so another one here.
Oh, Nat Amy says that her 12-year-old daughter is having a blast decorating the macarons.
Aw. Yay, I'm really glad. Thank you.
Hi to all the Yelp Elite kids here at the event. Thanks for joining us, and partners.
Okay, so you got the 2 eyes. Now make sure you draw a straight line across. And that's Baymax. Now you can make him wearing whatever you want. So let's have him wearing a scarf. Take your green or red or whatever color you want. And then to cover up his double chin, just draw a line. And then draw another line across. And a line down. And then connect all those lines.
It's like an L, a sideways L.
Yeah, like backwards L.
I love that Baymax's limbs are just like circles.
Yeah, that makes it so easy. And then just color it in. And if it's kind of lumpy, you just have to work it around so it settles.
Nice thick scarf.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
But he'll be warm in the winter, even though he's already chubby.
Yours.
Melinda M's 7-year-old daughter here's too. Hi, Melinda M's daughter.
Hello. Thanks for joining us.
This scarf is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. And then if you want, you can add some sprinkles on it.
Oh, sprinkles. Let's get some sprinkles.
Let's do.
Yes.
Or you can put stripes, whatever you want. Really up to you. And then, and for this one, I think everyone got one that is like holding something. I hope you did.
He looks very shy.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
Shy Baymax.
Like, oh, little me. Well, he's going to be holding something. That's why he's like that. Yeah.
Without the present, he just looks shy and timid.
Okay, so draw the circles again. And then a line. Isn't Baymax so easy? It's literally 3 lines. So when people ask me for Baymax, I'm like, oh, of course. I don't mind that. And then let's have him holding a Christmas tree.
Oh, what a
Your
Christmas
green
tree.
icing. To draw like
You go,
a V. And then another, I don't know what you call that. You know what a Christmas tree looks like. And if it's kind of lumpy, just again, wiggle it around until it gets smooth. And then you could top it with some sprinkles in like a more precise manner, like a little bead on the top. Maybe like a candy cane here.
Just that one recording.
Maybe another bead right here. So it's like the little ornaments.
I love it.
That's the Baymax with the Christmas tree. And this one, I made him waving high. You have that one. Again, just draw the circles. Or you can make him with a different face. I don't know. Maybe you could have him have kawaii eyes.
Well, let's see that on the 3rd one. It'd be cool to see that.
Okay. I've never done that before, actually, but we'll see. And then for this one, I like to make him wearing a sweater because it's kind of cute. I like cut a bigger hole in the bag though because it will take forever. Okay. So just kind of, you don't have to be precise on this, but just outline the sleeves and the shirt and the bottom. And same kind of fashion as the scarf, just color it in. And
Because you're using much icing on these ones, how long does it usually take to dry?
it would take a couple hours for like this kind of amount to dry, but if you put it in the fridge, it'll go faster. Like a small amount like this Hello Kitty bow or the line, it'll probably dry already. And if it's lumpy, just kind of wiggle it around as before. And you could either draw something with icing or put sprinkles. Up to you. I like doing the sprinkles.
So Natalie, Mimi is wondering, do you do virtual baking macaron classes? And I think you and I had talked about this. This was a possibility when we were first kind of brainstorming doing an event together.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the baking class would probably take too long, right? That's why we decided to do decorating instead.
Yeah, I think baking class would take too long. I mean, unless you want to be here for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But if you're interested, I mean, maybe I'd be open to it privately.
Hey, I think anything's possible. Mimi, get in touch. You have Natalie's email.
And then I like to put a little Santa poof on his sweater.
Oh, he looks so warm.
You'll match us now.
He's ready.
Oops, I got in there. Okay. All the Baymax are done.
All right. Time flies. It's 6:13 right now.
Oh my God.
I know, time really flies. So I would say let's head on over to the corgis / reindeer. And again, if anyone needs anything repeated, just let us know in the chat.
Okay.
And of course, you do not have to finish when Natalie finishes at right before 6:30. You can continue decorating at post event as well. So no rush.
Oh, I forgot about this guy. I'll do him too.
Oh yeah, the with the cute eye.
I'll make him holding a present. For that, I'll use red. Draw a square.
Métis is wondering what is a minimum order. I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're asking what is a minimum order for your macarons.
It's a dozen.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. For the present, you would need to let that dry a little bit before you put on the ribbon. So we'll come back to him.
All right.
So for the corgis,
Furious red box right now.
yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited for these corgis.
The ones I had left over are not as pretty as like the ones you have because you had a crack there. That was what I had left. So for this one, you just draw 2 circles for the eyes. I think the bigger side would be better. And then use the red to make a big red nose. And then smooth it out a little. And that's it for him. Corgis are pretty easy. And then for the scarf one, those were the easiest to do. So if you notice you have a lot of scarf ones, that's why I did that. Here's I did a winking face here. And just draw it with a marker. Oops, I have to make his nose bigger now. And I think the Baymax present one should be ready. And let's use white for the ribbon. So, my hand is covering. Just draw a line like that. And then on the top of the present, do a little circle with a bow. And then kind of like Hello Kitty's bow, do these two triangular circles. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's a present. And then for the last two corgis, I just did a plain one, but you could add like mistletoe or holly on his ear. That's what I did. So just another circle. I like doing winking because it's easier.
And it's so cute.
I know. Cute and simple. That's what I live for. And then for the holly, you can do two little circles next to each other. And then let those dry before you do the leaves. And then this Santa hat corgi, his little foot fell off. But I know, I only had these ones. So, I'll just make him like happy corgi.
Chưa nói.
Con làm
And
Thôi
then
cứ cách vô đó.
like the Santa hat Hello Kitty, just do that little poof. Okay,
con định đem đi đâu vậy?
and then go back to this
Đem
one.
đi cho hả?
Use your green. And kind of do a leaf. Okay, and if you want to do any stripes on the scarf, you can. These aren't going to be the straightest lines because I'm not used to doing it with a tripod.
I think it looks great.
Oh, thanks. Okay, and that's all of them.